Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? It's your boy Kupz the Universe, aka PD Mossberg, aka Power Lounge, and we are back with another one. Y'all, hope y'all doing well out there today and all that. Today we're gonna discuss something I guess everybody likes to talk about, right? But maybe not everybody notices or know how to do, right? Or maybe it's just rigged at certain points. But let's talk about business, right? So what's good business? What is good business? I mean, in my opinion, you want to hear what I think good business is? Okay. I think good business is either a product that, one, when you get it, serves its purpose so well that that purpose, that machine or that thing that you bought, that task is that purpose now, right? Or the second part of an object that you would, good business, if you were selling some kind of merchandise, right, would be the longevity of the merchandise, right? So if you sell, now mind you, we talking about good business, right? So like on the best aspect of things of business, you can either sell me something that's going to become like the task handler of whatever task it was made for, right? Or you selling me something that once I buy it once, and let's say I buy it once, I won't have to buy it again. Basically, it lasts very long and it does the task so well that I don't need to do the task, right? This is what, if somebody sells me this object, if you get to this object, this is the object that is like right under being priceless. This is the object that you sell for a lot of money. Because this object is not going to be only sold but for one time. And then let's say how many people is wherever you're located that hear about it, then you probably going to only have to sell it to them once. But you can do that and then shift out, right? So that's good business, right? If you were selling things, right? Clothes, last for 10 years, don't get a hole in it, good thread count, right? Versus the cheap thread counts and the defective stitching on certain clothes that they sell you for cheaper, right? What other things is a business other than product? Service, right? So if it was a great service, right, then that's also good business, right? Meaning that if I'm a psychiatrist and you come to me to fix you, and I actually fix you, you go about your business after that. You see what I'm saying? The service of, you may need me to run electric wires through your house. I'm an electrician now. And if I do that so well, you won't need another electrician for like 10, 15 years. Right? I run all new wires. I run all new sockets, right? I get all new covers and little cases. The right metal, the right copper. I run it correctly through everything. Take out all the old, wires, right? Run it nice, patch it back up nice, right? You won't even know it's, but you know how you know is you're running electricity through all your different sockets. But you don't know that, okay, this has is internal. It's internal, is well kept versus its internal has been, taken and taken bad stuff, right? So like your body can intake bad food and smoke cigarettes. I do that, right? I could say that. I could be honest, right? But I know I'm not gonna. Look, fuck all that. I can say that. But inside the walls and stuff, a lot of times it's the same thing, right? Of your house. So, good service, good business. Two things. You're either gonna sell me something that never breaks and always does the task that's necessary, or you're going to do me a service that I only need about once every so often, or once period, You know what I'm saying? And then I'm gone, right? Okay. What are businessmen of today? Oh, I have to, or businessmen, what are the business practices that's been used, right? Oh, okay, well, I need to make a perpetual service or a perpetual product, right? And in doing so, I have to put a shelf limit on it, right? And I have to make it to where if it's a clothing, it will rip in a year, 6 months. Because I want you to come back to my store and buy more clothing, right? Food, of course, you gotta eat. You're gonna defecate. You're gonna need to eat again. You're gonna defecate or shit for those who don't know what defecate mean. But I doubt that, right? So defecate and then eat. So food, restaurants, food things based on how you season your stuff is gonna determine whether they're gonna always come back or not. So that's, you have, see, certain things have a longer longevity than other things, right? Toilet paper, everybody uses it, so it's always in a demand for it, right? But what they do is like, okay, they're gonna make something where it is defective. They're gonna make something where it does break. China is perfect examples of this. They make all the cheap stuff. You buy it, it breaks in like 6 weeks, and now you gotta buy another one until you buy like 10, 15 of them. Headphones, those little headphones. You have them for a while, they break, you gotta buy them again. They $5, but after you end up, you know what I'm saying, before you get an official pair or something, you'll probably spend like $100, $200 rebuying them and not even noticing it. You know? So that's how businessmen of today and, you know, then were. They never did good business. Pharmaceuticals, hospitals. If they was really doing good business, they would Dr. Sabi you. They would literally heal you one time and you would never have to come back. But they have things like chemo where you have to come back. You understand? So I know a lot of people don't understand these logic because they just can't fathom it. They was already born under the system's energy, so they can't think outside of it. But what I want to speak about today, though, is not necessarily that aspect of how they do terrible business, because they're gonna sell you things that break. They're gonna sell you things that damage in very short amounts of time. What they're doing now with food is ridiculous. They're basically telling people, yo, if your food is if your expiration date is a certain way, don't throw it out. They'll buy it back and then they're repackaging it and they're selling it, or they're giving it out at food pantries. And you know, you take doing a good deed and then you giving them stuff that's already spoiled, so when they get the food, right, it rot in like 2 days and they don't even know why. And it's like, because it's been old. It's been getting ready to rot. Obviously, it's been past the shelf life. So they're doing that. But what I want to talk about is like surveillance, like observation. Like, since when to do business do I have to watch people, habits, spending, movements, habits, right? TV show habits, bathroom habits, everything, right? They gathering all this. This was that information thing that they was doing, and they put it in a little clause, and you never read it. Nobody even reads it. I don't even read half of that stuff, right? The you know, basically the policies before you know, use somebody's app. And because you just impatient, I'm impatient. I'm guilty of it too. But you know, basically, we use the app and we don't catch the fact that we agreed. So they take that information and they watch it. Watch it. They get on your cell phones. They listening. This predictive marketing where it watches what you look at and what you watch and what you look for and what you search, and then use the AI algorithm to like constantly promote things that they pray that you'll buy, right? So basically, they're forcing you to buy now. Business nowadays is forcing people to buy. This is why my business never did good. This is why this never did no good. I never forced y'all to buy it. I never programmed y'all to buy it. I never NLP'd y'all to buy it. I could have, but I didn't. Because that'd be messing with your free will. Now, wouldn't it? Okay, so we have businesses that claim to watch, surveil, study, buy information so they can go with the markets that you're predicting by your habits and such, and they can always look like they're doing good business because what they'll do is they'll market the products that you specifically want so that way they're always making money. Now, I think that's intrusive because as an individual business, I wouldn't have been able to do all that. I'm not able to put on the TV a bunch of commercials with scenarios of picket fences and fluffy things to make you think that this is just the feeling that's emitted with buying my art. Because if I did it like that and I had billions to spend, y'all all would be buying my art. I can buy placements in art galleries that they do Times magazine or the Times newspaper have a amongst prestige, and then all of a sudden I'm prestige. It's all trickery. So, what is good business? What is good commerce? There is no good commerce. You understand? There is no good commerce. Basically, commerce is like force you to buy what we make and then take whatever waste we got, because we're not nature. We can't do it naturally and not harm everything. We're not nature, so we basically take it, put the poisons back in other things and sell it back to you because we got to constantly make money. So business now is trash. Business owners are irresponsible because they make money at the expense of their customers, but without their customers, they want to make money. Same thing with the Monsanto. They want to clone food, right? But they don't want to be like, yo, if they clone the food and nobody eat it, they out of business. So the government makes it where they don't have to show you what's cloned food, so you have to buy it. You see how they business work is corny. They don't do good business. When the banks lose all their money, the government print them more money. If my other brothers that live like me on YouTube and everything was able to do this business, my music stuff, or fund myself out, and then they're like, oh, you ran out of money? Oh, don't worry about that. Boom, here. Here's a bailout. Here's another bailout. Wouldn't I look like the best businessman in the world? Wouldn't I look like I do business? I sell art pieces for billions of dollars. Anybody could look like a good businessman if they got somebody giving them money constantly when they would go bankrupt otherwise. So we see that no corporation in existence on this planet is built to do good business, where they make a product that lasts your lifetime, and the product sticks with you and does the purpose that is necessary and does it well enough where you don't have to do it all the time, right? Or the service to where, let's say a hospital, if I'm a hospital, you come in my hospital, I figure out what's wrong with you, I heal you for good. You don't gotta ever come back to my hospital again. That's good business. This world does not do good business. Period. It don't do God's business. It does trash business, manipulative business, poisonous business, target your kids business. You understand? And every part of every year is only made around money. That Christmas thing that y'all love so much is only because they make so much money that month. They can never get rid of it. That's a very big revenue. That's why they even show you Christmas carols, Will Smith with Christmas shows, they programming in the middle of the summer. To try to remind you, oh yeah, Christmas is coming up. Programming. It's all about programming. Juice. See how I flipped the Juice, the movie Juice? They played it again. And I felt like this time when I watched it, I was like, damn, but they was really young, yo. They was really, really young. They was still in high school. They was really young. And I felt bad for talking about Bishop like that. Because I seen them as adults. But then I watched it in that very part when he started putting the gun in everybody's face after he shot Raheem. And he was like, yo, y'all want to see how much money we got? I was like, yeah, I can't stand that man. I can never stand that man, period. That's it, over. You know what I'm saying? So that killed that little conversation. But we want good business. If I have a business, I guarantee you I want to put myself out of business by either being the person that does a service that once I'm done with everybody, nobody else needs that service ever again. Or if I make an object or a product or some kind of clothes that it lasts you so long that you can go a minute without having to buy more clothes, so you can stack more paper. You get it? When I say paper, I mean like trees. Stack more trees. Put some apple trees, orange trees. Plant some trees, man. We need more trees, right? But yo, so that was my point, man. We want good business, man. We don't want business where you gotta give us a bunch of broken objects to constantly keep getting us to come back and buy it. And we damn sure don't want good business where you gotta watch us and monitor us 24/7 to watch our habits of spending and everything, so you can target us like some predators to get us to buy your fake ass shit so you can make every little business look good. You notice how Homeboy just made the new social media threads? And you notice how on the stock market already they talking about how many billions of people was signed up so fast? That's all they give a fuck about, bro. Now they're gonna focus on making that a great business because he's already a fucking billionaire. Where's the poor people that makes great businesses and then turn into billionaires at? You don't see that, right? Something to think about. So, yo, it's your boy, Kupz the Universe, a.k.a. P.D. Mossberg, a.k.a. Poet Lounge. And I'm out, man. We're going to have another conversation soon, man. Peace.